What's the name? Where's that come from, and why the crazy punctuation?
I guess I'll answer this one.
Do it.
Well, it was either Panic at the Disco, which is from a Name Taken song, a band called Name Taken. They're no longer together, but or a line in the Smiths song that was Burned Down the Disco. And for whatever reason, we just decided to go with Panic instead. And the exclamation point was just something we did one time, didn't think it'd ever stick, and I guess we're stuck with it now.
How'd you fall in with Mr. Wentz?
I posted a link in his live journal to our Pure Volume page that just had a couple demos that we recorded on my laptop, and I told him, like, we'd met him before at a show in Vegas, and I was like, if you have time, check out my band or whatever. And he listened to it and, like, contacted me, like, a few days later and called me, and he's like, we're in L.A. doing a record right now. Love to come down and see you guys. And so, like, he drove down and hung out, and we had band practice and stuff, and then, like...
He just came and hung out at band practice?
Yeah, it was super weird, like, but that's what happened. And then, like, after that, we, like, went to dinner or something, and he's all... I want to sign you guys. And so.
You are basically the founder of Panic at the Disco.
The real story is that Ryan was kind of making fun of me online. It was like, check out my band. And I was like, I'm going to check out this dude's band and just tell him how bad this band is. And they were really good, and so I signed them.
And up on stage, they just had that acoustic sound, but they still had the presence.
I feel like I could live inside of the world they create. It's very rare that there's a contemporary band where you can do that. It's an artist that you'll be talking about years from now.
Good. I'm Brendan.
I'm Ryan.
We're 50% of Panic at the Disco.
Don't drive drunk.
What are your favorite kinds of cookies?
I like peanut butter.
Oatmeal raisin. Snickerdoodles.
Oh, I was just going to say Snickerdoodle. But cherry turnovers are better than cookies, just for the record.
That's totally off. That's how.
I'm just saying.
Aladdin because he was fucking awesome. You know what I mean?
We got to go into our own beds, separate beds each night, and actually get some good sleep. So
we didn't sleep in the same bed last time.
No. Yeah, but our own respective bedrooms. Sorry.
And I'm Brendan, and we are Panic at the Disco. We'll be performing. What the? You say. I'll say I'm Brendan. You say you're Ryan, and you finish the name. Okay. I can't.
And we will be performing.
See? It gets you. You can't. It gets you. Let's do this again. Hold on. I'm gonna. Sweet. Yes.
The two of you work together in the sense of, like, you're going to be writing the lyrics, but then you're singing them, and it's kind of an interesting, uncommon situation.
Yeah, and that was really a tough kind of thing to figure out.
That was hard writing for the album because, well, I had never, like, worked with a band writing songs and stuff like that, so that was new to me, just being in a band and, never playing shows and having an experience. So, and B, like, I always wrote, shitty as they were lyrics by myself, and then I would sing them. So it was kind of weird to work that way with him, and him being like, you have to sing it this way. It has to be presented in this fashion, and being like, oh God, I don't know if I can do it justice because these are your words. How am I going to be your voice? But
yeah,
I think we're getting better now.
Me trying to explain some kind of a vocal, characteristic thing to him, but then me not actually being able to sing it because I'm not that good at singing, but then expecting him to understand what I meant was just very stressful the whole time. And we would get in fights all the time just out of frustration.
What a beautiful wedding, says the bridesmaid too. Oh yes, but what a shame the poor groom's bride is up.
It's in the first verse. Yeah, there's bells at the beginning of the song.
No, it stops right there.
No, but there's bells at the beginning of the whole verse. The whole verse, there's bells.
How does that verse stop?
No, it's not.
Yes, there is. There's bells in the whole verse.
Because it goes through the 3/4 and then it stops when the verse starts.
Yeah, and then bells come in when singing starts.
It was very frustrating, but at the same time, I think it allowed me to write whatever kind of lyrics I wanted to write because I knew he was going to be singing them, and I felt like he had such a stronger voice, and it was definitely a voice that sort of like demands that attention, it's very prominent. And some of the lyrics were, they're not exactly playing it safe, I guess, in any sort of way.
He could kind of hide behind my voice, I guess.
It felt,
in a sense.
it felt right to have confident sounding lyrics behind a confident voice. I guess is what I'm trying to say. There's a lot of rumors.
There's a real large amount.
I love the ones that are like dead set on us dating. Like they are, and
Yeah.
they're just lying to everyone.
Yeah. The Ryan Brendan.
Yeah, which is obviously completely
sex
true.
tape. Well, yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Well, why wouldn't it be?
To say that or someone to think that about you, how does that sit with you?
Yeah, I don't know. I woke up this morning and looked in the mirror and I was like,
It's like definitely not a sex symbol.
it's bad, you know.
I mean, I look at Ryan and I think that he's a golden god, but he obviously doesn't think of himself that way. He's humble.
With Rodden at number 7. Okay, somewhere in between.
I've been ridden.
Lastly, it's a question I ask everyone. You're gonna make a sex tape with a celebrity, who's it gonna be?
Ryan Ross.
Ryan. Care to reciprocate?
I can't even.
Next video we're gonna play is by a band called Coldplays, and it is entitled "The Scientist."
The Coldplays.
The Coldplays. This video.
We're back, and we're gonna play a little video by a band called Silverchair for "The Greatest View," which was off of Diorama, correct?
Correct.
Very beautiful song.
Beautiful song.
Yes.
Beautiful band.
Beautiful band. The next song is by Bob Dylan. It's called "Tangled Up in Blue," and John, we're a little bit tangled up in blue today, aren't we?
We're not tangled up, but we're definitely covered.
Side by side.
Covered it in blue, and so is this room. So here's a blue video.
I'd be Spider-Man.
I'd be SpongeBob. I'd be both.
Next. No, you already answered that.
It's a good
You can't really listen to that song and say it's that bad.
Yeah.
Unless you're a wanker. You know what I mean?
Exactly. I was just.
But it's.
Who are you?
I'm Ryan.
From?
Panic at the Disco.
And Ryan, who'd you have beside you?
My buddy Brendan.
Brendan from Panic at the Disco.
You are responsible for a guy lighting his penis on fire twice in Toronto.
We must have been terrible that night.
Did you hear about this?
I didn't hear it, but that's such a tragedy.
And you know, it's amazing actually. This gentleman did it with the Devil's Rejects movie playing on behind him.
Wow.
His name is Ulysses. This happened in Toronto at a Dresden Dolls gig.
Oh, really?
And the Dresden Dolls would have never played that gig had not Panic on the Disco brought them on
Tour.
So indirectly, you're responsible for a guy burning his dick twice.
Oh, wow.
This was at the Blur Cinema in Toronto.
What is even going on right now?
I don't know. Someone with their dick on fire again.
Twice. His name is Ulysses. What are your favorite museums in Vegas? Have you been to any?
I've been to the Wax Museum. That's pretty cool.
The Lead Discovery Museum. Lead Discovery Museum is the best.
The lead. What's in there?
Just a bunch of cool kids stuff for like 5-year-olds, but it's fun.
Like particularly what?
I don't know.
It's like you stand inside of a circle and pull on a rope and it builds a bubble around you.
And
Just
you
soapy
make
water.
paper airplanes and what else, man?
Play basketball in a wheelchair.
Yeah.
That's about it.
Have you guys ever gone to the Lake Mead Marina and fed Alka-Seltzer to the carp?
No, but I've heard about it.
Oh, you've heard about that?
Yeah, I don't remember what happened, but I've heard of some people doing that. I think they explode or something.
It's like a Vegas tradition.
I guess.
All right. Well, thanks so much, Panic at the Disco. Keep on rocking in the free world and do do da loo do.
Done.
Done.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Motion City soundtrack.
Yeah. Justin from Motion City.
With every breath I wish your
Body will be broken again.
Oh, no. Unless I could crush you with my voice. I want to hate you. What are you doing?
We're boarding.
Filming?
Yeah.
I said, could crush you with my voice, my roof, and try to see you.
Dude, you smell so slutty right now, dude.
I said it makes me feel less lonely.
I didn't use.
No, but he said you smell like a slut.
You know, the point of us being on tour is bringing the fun into each city that we go into.
You just said
No, I didn't.
You said each
City. Each city.
If you weren't famous, what do you think you would be doing now?
Trying to get famous. Somehow.
I would do anything to be a star. Anything.
If you're watching this, I'll do anything to be on TV. Anything. Yes, Brennan?
Ryan, I like your dog Hobo, but why did you name him Hobo? Him.
Well, it's a girl. Hobo's a girl, and she just lives like a hobo. She sometimes doesn't get fed, or she smells bad, and, you know, she's just along for the ride.
What are you guys doing after the Civic Tour? Ryan, what are you doing after the Civic Tour?
I think this is his way of saying he's gonna rest.
No, actually, don't give a shit.
Yeah. Next question.
This is MTV Hits. We're showing you some sweet video hits. And the first one, Ross.
Panic at the Disco. No, I'm just kidding. It's Fall Out Boy with their new single, I Don't Care.
I Don't Care.
And P. Wentz said today that that video is kind of great because I agree with him. It's, you know, it's him and Spencer Pratt getting punched in the face at the same time. It's like two birds getting killed with one stone, but two douchebags getting hit with one stone.
And Spencer Pratt is a douchebag, so here's...
Brennan looks like Pee Wee Herman. I've been told I kind of look like Fonzie.
Spencer just looks good.
Yeah, he just looks great.
And I look like I'm delivering milk.
Thought you just threw up like a West Side.
Yo, right here on the Dean's list.
I really don't like the chorus of London Beckon songs.
Yeah, I hate that chorus. We had about 3 or 4 different versions of that chorus, and we ended up. It probably would have been different if we had 2 weeks longer to record.
Fuck. Hey, I'm hosting the show along with my friends here, Panic at the Disco. You're watching Rage.
We'll eat your flesh.
Fuck.
1, 2, 3, 4.
What's your favorite piece of hardware?
Either iPods or Sidekicks.
We had to take yours away, right?
Yeah, you did. Yeah,
You had to pry it from your head. We're like, hey, come on, we need to shoot this with you.
I don't appreciate that at all, actually.
But it's right. Look at it back. It's so critical that you cannot go without it. Not even for the mere moments that we talked on TV.
Shaking, having withdrawals.
Right now we've got another nominee in the All That Rock category. Almighty King of Rock, Serge Tankian of System of a Down. Here's question.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
And the book too, please. Oh, here. So. Thank you so much.
There you go. Hi.
Nice car.
Good. Thank you.
Excited. Can you sing this?
Yeah,
Can you write for Dad? Oh, those.
Yes.
Thank you. Hi, Ryan.
Hi.
Can I write to you? Oh my God.
What's that?
Yeah, I thought so.
Okay.
You're welcome. Hi.
Somewhere here?
Sure. Thank you guys for coming.
Thank you guys. Thank you for coming.
Yeah, of course.
We just all had a bunch of different musical influences when we started this band, and just kept growing throughout the writing process. And so a bunch of the ideas we had, weren't exactly pulled from rock bands or things like that. And we felt, just because of that, we didn't want to not use those things in our music. So we just kind of didn't really hold anything back when we were making the record, and just tried to write songs that we would like and that were different and interesting.
In the next 5 years, where do you see yourself?
Hopefully,
in the band still.
Playing music together.
I didn't know that. Hey, you got candy for us.
Yes, we do.
That's nice.
John, do you want to see it?
No one else has gotten candy for us yet. We had a lot of fun up there. Back, maybe it was a bad idea because that guitar wasn't so bad after all. But I hated it that night, so I burned it alive.
Say maybe it's a bit of a risk to go with a new sound away from the sound that made you guys so successful.
The fact that this album is different is true, but it's just us just doing what felt natural. That sometimes wins people over more than just trying to stick to a certain formula, you know. Here goes John. Oh, there he goes. He just fell off. It just kept happening.
We ran out of shots. It's the only shot they could get. We had
nothing else.
This much film.
Everything else was like R-rated, so we had to use. That was the only PG like clips we had. So
yeah, because the rest of the time he was falling off the bike naked.
We got
The duo left a platinum-selling band, one that was voted to have the video of the year for I Write Sins, Not Tragedies in 2006. 2005's A Fever You Can't Sweat Out was an impressive debut, and their pretty odd 2008 album showcased more of a Beatles flavor thanks to Ross and Walker. By the time they were writing for their next record, the band knew that there were creative differences. The young Vanes said that they're at a point even lower than when they first started out with Panic, and we asked Walker and Ross about having the guts to leave.
I mean, I think it was, all of that stuff seems like a calculated decision, but I think we just want to be happy writing the songs that we want to write. And that's the only thing that we really enjoy in life, really, is, you know, that's what we get a kick out of doing. And we just weren't going to be able to do it in that band the way that we wanted to. That was really the decision. It wasn't, all the other stuff was secondary, like the success of that band and all that.
I didn't even really think about it till now. Thanks for bringing it up.
Oh,
I think for probably quite a while, without us really knowing it, that was just dissatisfaction. And I was in that band for so long that I never thought that there would be anything other than that band. So when we did decide to split, it was like starting anew, but in a good way. It was exciting to be writing songs again and be doing them how I wanted, you know.
Well, I think when we first started writing, like a year and a half before we recorded the record, we definitely thought that they would be Panic songs. You know, we didn't really realize what this was going to turn into. But then, yeah, I think the second half of the record, once we knew that we were going to split, kind of changed our focus into how we were writing them and you know, trying to make them sound more like us and less like just whatever came out.
Why aren't you here? I want a big celebration. The night we get back in town, and I hope you're all there. Leave the waves at the ocean.
That's what she said. Quirky B-roll. Quirky B-roll. Quirky B-roll? How would you say it if it was your name?
Quirky B-roll.
Quirky B-roll.
Quirky B-roll.
No, B-roll.
The name's Quirky B-roll. You know, like Jersey. From Jersey. Quirky B-roll.
Like the worst Jersey accent ever.
Come on!
Hey!
I'm really bad at accents.
in general, yeah.
They all sound the same.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to...
Quirky B-roll, then.
Quirky B-roll.
Quirky B-roll, then.
Roll.
Roll.
amazing.
You're gonna have to delete this.
Yeah, you might have to delete that. Here we go.
They don't get.
Sit. Good girl. Go get it. Come here. Good girl.
All right. Focus on getting that jab straight, okay?
Shoes or something? Golfed it.
Finish their good work. Toast, you did nothing.
Right there. Oh, did I take a shit? Like I accidentally took a shit.
Yeah, not that.
Look at that. Like he looks like he's smelled his own poop.
Try one more time. Okay, let's try it one more time.
It's
I
not
don't think it's gonna work.
Oh no.
Oh shit. It's good we did this, yeah.
Oh no.
Well, now I'm starting to see the bright side of that.
Guys, I feel so close to you right now.
Well, I still have to choose.
This is so intimate.
Look at my face. Not Snapchatting.
Oh my god. Oh my god. It's so funny watching her play with this ball. Let's go with the red. Let me get one with the door shut so there's not that weird shit in the background. Just art directing.
Got my face.
Everything. What are we gonna go see?
Independence Day.
Duh, what are we gonna go see? Okay, cool.
Jurassic Park.
Thank you guys. Taylor System, my next. Give it up for Ryro.